Do you feel like you're continually wasting your time with women who just don't seem to want the same things as you or just aren't that interested? This sucks, but it's probably not just down to bad luck. I bet you're looking in the wrong places, approaching women in the wrong way, and also missing out on some key green and red flags early on, which give you clear indicators of whether she is open to the same kind of relationship as you. I'm dating coach Hayley Quinn, and stick around because in the second half of this video, I'm going to also be sharing with you the one killer mistake that you must not make when it comes to choosing which women to pursue. So here's a harsh truth. Most men approach dating from the mindset of, how do I impress her and how do I make her like me? Whilst women think, is he right for me? Am I going to like him? Is this going to be awkward? This imbalance at the start of dating often makes you feel like you end up chasing after women who aren't investing back in the interaction. To get out of this, you have to get into the mindset of the high value man who is also selecting her on how she contributes to the interaction. So don't be too impressed just because she's your physical type and is attractive. Of course, that's something you have to have, but it is not the only thing that makes a great relationship. Also ask yourself, is she fun to be around? And is she showing me at least somewhat equal levels of effort to get to know me too? I'd encourage you to write down 3 non-negotiables that you need from a woman, whether that's the time she gives to you or the effort she makes. Let's start getting you into the mindset where it's not just an automatic yes from you, and where you actually need and expect more from her. Yes, you can meet women and form relationships on dating apps, but for a lot of guys, they represent basically an epic waste of time and a lot of hard work. The problem is, dating apps are often male heavy, so there's loads of guys competing for her attention, and also both you and her, aren't you kind of fed up with meeting people that way? Doesn't it feel kind of boring? And that makes both of you, but especially her, uninvested in the process. It is way easier for her to cancel on a guy that she met on a dating app versus a guy that she met at her friend's party. Likewise, whilst it can be tempting to form a crush on a colleague, really in modern times, this is just an absolute no-no. It's high risk. It's a bad idea. It could trash your career. Instead, you want to focus on putting yourself in environments where there's lots of opportunity to meet women who are also going high effort on meeting you. So let's get into the mindset of this woman, not the woman who's lazily swiping on a dating app. She'll probably be going to interest-based social events. So this could be a run club, it could be social dance, it could be bouldering. Is there something that you enjoy doing that happens to mean that you can meet a lot of women as well? These places are particularly good if you're more introverted, as they allow you a longer window of time to get to know women that you like. You can also check out networking or professional mixers, or even to an extent co-working spaces. Kind of not cool to try and date a woman who directly works within your company, but if she's in a related industry, sounds good. You can also check out singles events, lock and key parties, speed dating events. These events may not attract the exact woman that you're looking for, but they're a really great place to build your confidence and to meet women who are really making an effort in their dating lives. Build your confidence here, and then you know what, that attractive woman that you saw at the cocktail bar or in the coffee shop may start to feel slightly easier for you to talk to. So lots of guys do get stuck on a woman's looks and just don't really focus on how she's showing up as a person. So not only are you not filtering out women who are just not that interested in you / the dating process as a whole, but you're also accidentally presenting yourself as a low value guy. A high value guy who has choice and has options doesn't just want the woman he's with to be attractive, he's also looking for other qualities from her. If you continue to chase a woman just because she's attractive, even when she's putting nearly zero effort into the interaction, it's a great way to kill attraction with her anyway. So what are some signs that you are getting to know a high quality woman who's mutually invested? Well, you know what? First of all, she's going to make an effort with communication. You'll find that she's asking you questions. Sometimes she initiates the chat. and she shares more details about her life. You'll also find communication and meeting up with her is low drama. Sure, you may not meet up with her every night of the week to begin with, it might be once a week, but she'll be clear about when she's free and she will stick to her plans. You'll also see that your values align, and perhaps quite early on, she'll bring up the fact that she's looking for a serious relationship. Finally, does this woman seem to generally have a positive outlook about men and dating? If she feels that dating is a waste of time, that there's no genuine guys out there, you are battling an uphill struggle to convince her of your merit and why you're a good guy. Instead, look for women who are just naturally showing that openness and that positivity around their dating lives. Right, so far we've looked at defining some non-negotiables, we've been focusing on meeting women in the right places, and what are some green flags that you can look out for. So let's look at the one mistake that you must not do if you're looking for a high quality woman to build a relationship with. The biggest mistake that men make is they get stuck on the maybe woman. Equally, this is the biggest mistake women make as well. The maybe woman is a woman who you're attracted to, there's chemistry, perhaps you admire things that she's doing in her life, perhaps she's the kind of woman you always imagined you'd end up in a relationship with. The stick point, she's just not that invested in you. She is a nightmare to pin down. She's very non-committal. Perhaps you see her, but she cancels hot dates with you and doesn't really seem to care about it. Now, this is a trap where you could feel like if you can just make more effort, if you can just try harder, if you can just be a better man, that suddenly, miraculously, you're going to win her over. Instead, start to recognize that this is a woman who only has one foot in and then one foot out of the dating process. The sooner that you screen her out and you actually start filtering and focusing on women who are all in with you, the better experiences you're going to have with dating. If you want help both meeting, attracting, dating and building relationships with high quality women, I am absolutely here to help. Click on the link below this video to check out some of my coaching programs, and I hope to see you back another time.